How are we doing, guys? I hope we're well. Back today with a brand new video, and it has been far too long. So when I uploaded my previous weekly news video, I did say in that video that I'd be back with a bang and back with churning out the content for you each and every week. Completely forgetting that I was going on holiday the following week, and so it's been mad busy at work as well, so I'm hopefully going to get back into the swing of things now. So I was on holiday. If you do follow me on Instagram, you'll know where I was. I was up in Scotland. I managed to kind of persuade my my fiance that going up to Scotland would be a very good idea and that I should definitely bring my golf clubs. So she was good enough to let me sneak out for a couple of games. I played at Carnoustie and I played at Royal Dornoch, and so I just want to say thank you to everyone who hosted. It was just absolutely fantastic. The golf courses were incredible and I cannot wait to get back up there. So with that being said, guys, today we are reviewing the Puma RS-G Golf Shoes. And so with all my reviews, I'm not going to talk about the tech. I'm not going to talk about any of that sort of stuff. I'm just going to talk about strictly what they are like to play in, what they're like to wear, and all that good stuff. If you do want to see my first look video where I delve into all the technology in the shoe, I will leave a link to that up there. So if you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you like all things golf fashion, and do drop a like on this video if you enjoy the content. The reviews will be coming thick and fast. And so the Puma RS-G Golf Shoes. I have worn these quite a bit, guys. Not gonna lie, I've worn these quite a bit. You can see we've got a little bit of mud going around. There's a little bit of mud on my hands now as well. That's fantastic. What they are like to play in. So I'm going to talk to you about the upper, I'm going to talk to you about the midsole, and I'm going to talk to you about the outsole. So upper-wise, they're pretty comfortable, guys. Against your foot, they are pretty good. I wouldn't say they're the most breathable. I kind of wore them on a fairly warm day. My feet felt okay. They didn't feel too sweaty, but I mean, it's not the most breathable upper. The upper is a seam-sealed upper. That's what Puma have done with these, and I think that doesn't really help the breathability in the shoe. It's not a massive issue, but I wouldn't say these are mega breathable. It'd be interesting to see if Puma do what Nike did and then make sort of a mesh version, kind of similar to the Air Max 1 that kind of came out. It was like a full plastic upper near enough, and then they did bring out a mesh model. It'd be interesting to see if Puma did something along the same lines. I think that would be a pretty cool take on the shoes. Moving our way down to the foam midsole, guys. The foam midsole, walking in these, is very nice. It's very squidgy underfoot. It's not as squishy as you would find from sort of an Infinity Tour or a Boost, but then these aren't in the same price point as those, and so I did feel like the midsole did a really nice job when walking in these. It was very nice indeed, very squidgy, everything you'd expect from a foam midsole. Moving down to the underneath, guys, I'm not going to lie, I started my round at 740 when I played in these last, and so it was a bit dewy out on the ground, and I wasn't overly confident that I was going to get the grip that I wanted. I kind of slipped a few times, nothing mental, nothing crazy, but I did slip a couple of times in these. If I was going to be wearing these on dewy mornings, well, to be fair, going forward, I probably wouldn't wear these on dewy mornings. I think these ones are perfect for when you're out and about, summer's evening, dry ground. These will be absolutely fine for you, but I just didn't really feel overly confident in the grip first thing in the morning, or I'd imagine that would translate perfectly into like a winter's day. I could not see myself wearing these in the winter at all, but summer's evening, you'll be good to go. So what were they like to play in? How were they to swing? So I was quite impressed with the stability in the shoe. Now, they're quite a wide shoe, and the outsole and the foam isn't so squidgy that they roll a lot, and because they're quite wide, they do actually give you a pretty stable platform. If you're looking for a really kind of cheap summery shoe where stability is pretty good, then I would say really look no further than these. They did enough flex that my foot could move very nicely as it wanted to in the swing. I didn't feel like I was sort of locked down on a platform and I couldn't move at all. They definitely did provide some stability during the swing. They're just quite chunky, and that kind of leads me to what they look like. And so looks-wise, I think these are a good looking pair of shoes. However, they are very clumpy. If you like a streamlined silhouette to look down on when you're over your putts, when you're over the ball, these might not be the ones for you, but I kind of still quite like how they look, and I've definitely found myself wearing these far more lifestyle-wise than actually out on the golf course. But swinging in, I was very impressed. Grip-wise, as I mentioned, that was a little bit more of an issue. I didn't really feel that confident when I was swinging grip-wise, but if you're talking about dry ground and how these were to swing in, I got a good amount of stability. My foot was still allowed to do exactly what it wanted to. So size-wise, guys, in these, sizing, as I mentioned in my first look video, when I first ordered these, I ordered them in a 9.5. They came through and they were mega tight. Now this is a very, very shallow toe box. And so I have kind of toes that point a little bit upwards. And so my big toe was really pressing into the upper on this shoe. And so I went for a half size up and I still get a little bit of pressing. Now I have worn these a decent amount, so the pressing has sort of eased a little bit. As I've worn in the inner sole in the shoes, I've created a little bit more room in here, so I don't feel it quite so much. But if you are the same as me and your toes do point a little bit upwards, you could almost consider going up a full size, I think. I don't think it'd be too crazy to do that. And so that's my one big takeaway on the sizing, is make sure you go up a little bit, because if you've got toes like me, you don't want your toes pressing into the top of the shoe. It's very, very uncomfortable, and therefore it's just you're less likely to wear the shoes all that often. I think during the summer months, these shoes will be a staple for many, many people. So colorways on these guys, colorways, as I said in my first look video, I highlighted all the colorways that had released to that point, which was just the white, the sort of the khaki orange, and then the black as well. Since then, we've had the peacoat navy, which is a class colorway. Really, really like that. And then the Rise Up pack that they did, where we kind of flip-flopped on high-vis colors. Not so much for me on those, I wasn't a fan, but hopefully we'll have many more colorways of these to come in future. So my overall take, my overall review on these shoes, if you are looking for a stylish trainer style summer pair of golf shoes, you don't want to spend too much money, and you're kind of really looking for a stylish pair, then I would say look no further than these. Really nice to swing in, really comfy to walk in. Grip wise, obviously, we're not going to be getting the best amount of grip from these, but for a summer shoe, for a spikeless summer shoe, on the cheaper side, look no further, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you've got a pair of these, do let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And do subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, guys. So hopefully I will see you this Thursday with a weekly news video. I look forward to that very much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very, very soon.